recording? We're recording now? Alright. Thank goodness for that. Alright, we are going to go check out Lake Dubonnet State Forest Campground here. And hopefully this keeps working. Let's go for a little drive, y'all. This is Lake Dubonnet State Forest Campground, located in Interlaken, Michigan. At least that's what we're approaching. We have to go down this seasonal road, otherwise known as a two-track, to get there. Hope you guys are all enjoying the ride on the top of the car. I'm happy that I'm finally recording. I thought I was recording on the way out of the house. Apparently I was not recording. Oh, you guys see that sign up ahead? We are entering the State Forest Campground now. I am going to grab that hat. I want it. On the way out, we will be grabbing that hat. Let's take a quick trip down by the boat docks here as we enter the campground. Alright, haven't smacked the camera with anything yet, so we're doing good. Drive up and down and around, I think. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Well, whatever and whichever. Got nice facilities for putting your boat in the water over here at Lake Dubonnet. Ooh, my old beater makes some noises. And so does my belly. Pizza in the middle of the night is not a great idea. Camera between them. And we'll climb on up here and go check out the actual campground. I love this campground in part because it's right around the corner from my house. And because you can easily fit an RV or large camper out here. It's pretty decent. Overall, it is a pretty decent spot. There are quite a few places to camp back here. There are lots of sites. Lots of sites. A few down by the water and a few further back in the woods. Maybe a little quieter down there. Because you get over here and it's usually pretty busy. You might see. Lots of campers around here today. Lots of campers. Yeah, we gotta go this way. So this campground essentially consists of a bunch of rings, and the rings have campsites, and each ring has its own hand water pump and outhouses. And there are trails all throughout, and the trails interlock with the larger state trails here in the area. It is really, really busy back here, guys. I wonder how many people are semi-permanent back here at this point. I'm being real and honest. We have a fairly bad homelessness situation going on in Michigan right now. And people are working. And they've got what they've got left. They've tried to keep their campers or secure one or an RV and keep going and pay camping bills instead of rent because it's only just a little bit cheaper. It's not a lot cheaper, I can tell you that. It's not a lot cheaper. Oh, the kids don't know that they're supposed to walk on the other side of the road. So that's Lake Dubonnet State Forest Campground, y'all. Now, there's a lot more to it, but it's so busy I didn't want to be a disturbance driving around with a camera. There are obviously a lot of people out there. However, we're going to go ahead and continue this 2-track trek and go to Mama's house. Maybe we'll take the rig up the very rustic 2-track to the equine campground where you can have your horses. Getting back there is a little more of a struggle, I'm worried. Alright, well, so far so good it looks like. So far so good. That is one huge nest of some kind. I have no idea what kind. So one of the charms out here in the middle of nowhere near Lake Dubonnet State Forest Campground are the equine trails, the trails that you can take your horses on. Now, I don't believe that those trails are supposed to be used for your ATV vehicles. I was a little surprised when I discovered that you could in fact take a vehicle down the trail to the camp itself. I thought for some reason that you had to take your horses down there. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, that was a full stop, right? More or less. Woo! Bumpy roads take me home. idea. Like an old trail. No. Is this here it? No, that's another dead end. Oh! Ooh, how we doing up there? Anybody fall off yet? Anybody need some firewood? Here we are approaching the what I believe is the equine trail. No, that's not the that's the trail to the equine trail. I'm not sure how to get down there, to be honest. I'm a little confused. I'd love to know how to get down there. That would be pretty neat. In my humble opinion, at any rate. Well, there is an equine campground somewhere. Somewhere here. Perhaps I'm just driving a lot slower than I ordinarily would in my beat-up old jalopy. Hey, trail camp. The trail camp. It's this way. Oh. It's the road we usually take to Mama's house. Check this shit out. Bumpy, bumpy. Ooh, it's so bumpy. Ride along with me. See if we don't break down. Probably will. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever else is going on right now in the world. I'm gonna be real. I don't even want to think about all the shit going on in the world right now, because I am so enraged and upset by it that I want to take some kind of action, and I don't have any idea what kind of action to take. So I try to share pretty images with you guys, I guess. I wonder how this is going to turn out in this old beat-up piece of shit truck. That engine is going to be loud as fuck. I can't stop the genocides, and I can't stop the wars, and I can't stop the flood coming in through the border, and I can't stop the kids getting all confused, or the loss of critical thinking. I can't stop the censorship. In fact, the censorship makes me feel like I'm some kind of ghost most of the time, because my comments are constantly deleted and no one watches any of my video content. So why should I say anything? Like, there's no point in it. Can't do anything about anything. As far as I can tell, to the rich and powerful, the rest of us are just waiting in line for our turn to be put down when we're no longer of any use at all. It seems to be all about economic value without any regard for human life. In fact, human life seems to be making, like it's a joke, like a charade. People are so absorbed in the physical that they don't seem to be able to think beyond it, think beyond the moment and the impulses of the wants and desires that they see on TikTok. It's really bizarre. I'm just flabbergasted. Sickened. There's no reason for the world to be the way it is. I've never taken this trail. Let's go on down here. And can we make it down here? No. Oh, no RVs. Okay. I think this is the trail to the equine campground, or the trail camp. I think this is the 2-track over here. Oh, maybe I'll share most of the 2-track to Mom's house with you guys too today. It's an interesting little trek. I don't know. I have a lot to say about a lot of things, but I am I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter what I say. I have no power to do anything about anything. I can watch my screen and be enraged. I can make comments. I look at the comments on the president's Twitter, and I'm just like, this is the voice of the people right here. It's very obvious that people are not happy with how things are working. So how is it that things are still working this way? Because we're supposed to be the kind of country where, the people decide how things are going to work out, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. I thought this was a democracy, or something akin to a democracy, something resembling democracy, right? Can I go this way? I wonder if I can go this way. We're going to go this way. Alright, so this is the equine camp, or the trail camp. Also right here on Lake Dubonnet. Looks like the facilities are decent. They're what they are. Outhouses and hand water pumps. Don't get me wrong, I love a hand water pump. It's super good for you. Oh, can I come back out of here? Generator needed to operate well. 5,000 watts required. Wow. How do I get back out of here? I'm getting lost now. It looks like everybody's gotten a little bit lost back here. I'm pretty sure I just drove a trail that is not really a trail. Might have to key up the Google Maps. Good Lord. Well, let's hope we're going back toward more civilized country, I guess. I feel like I might have just taken us back into the woods further. I got a little turned around. I'm not very high today. That sometimes that throws me for a little bit of a loop. I'm from Michigan, and you might not know this about us, but we have this tendency to smoke a lot of marijuana. Well, guys, that was the campground. The trail camp here on Lake Dubonnet. piece of the Lake Dubonnet State Forest campground. This is the other side of the lake, more or less, or another side of the lake. Kind of sprawls a bit. Ooh, we did come out on a different road. It wasn't just my imagination. Well, we're still heading toward Ma's house, so we're good. I kind of wonder where that one goes. Now I really hope we're in four-wheel drive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a long drive this way, but I'm okay with that. It is also a very pretty drive. I hope that that translates on camera well. I'm really not certain how this is all going to work out. I will have to inject the 360 video with metadata again, and then I'll have to use an editor to upscale it to a cleaner resolution for proper distribution. And maybe I can edit it a little bit for, you know, all the parts where I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it as is. One big ass recording. If I was live, there wouldn't be any cuts and edits and bullshit. And I tried to go live, but it did not serve me. Not out here, anyways. I get booty reception. Booty. Hell, this phone died. This is two-track in here, although we're slow rolling through it. We get a little sand, a little mud. A lot of old truck rattling around. Sets the mood. You know what I mean? Sets the mood. You guys don't need a soda up there, do you? You're alright up there, yeah? Yeah, you guys are fine up there. Alright. Catching any bugs in your teeth? Ooh. You might have to take a quick break here. All right, let's do this. Grandmother's house we go. I call her mom, but technically she's my stepkid's grandma. She's mom. My mother-in-law. Yeah. Boy, this is a rough world. Oh, we're coming up to the sand trap. This is wonderful right here. This is a lot of fun to get through. Think we've had some big trucks come through here? Crawl through it. We can do it, baby. We got this. I've got wheels of rusty steel. I've got tires that slip all over the road. I've got seats that don't move the way they're supposed to. Yeah, you know, I fucked that cake song up. Ooh. Now, it would be fun to get out on the ATV, I suppose. Play back here. But oh, I think mostly it just wants to trash my truck. That's a pretty branch that's gonna fall someday. Probably do this come fall when all the colors out here are brilliant as fuck, and the world's probably going to be on lockdown, martial law instituted and all such. But you know, hey, we've almost made it to August. You know, with nothing much more than some WWE event type stuff, and so tired of the circus. Politics is just another show. It's just another reality show. And we don't get any say over shit. Not really. You can pay for say. I can pay for promotions and ads, and my voice might get heard, and then you know, personal attacks will occur, right? Isn't that how this works out? Real or manufactured personal attacks will start to occur. You'll be silenced one way or the other. And it's very clear that they don't have any problem with dropping bombs, drone strikes, assassinations, character assassinations, monetary manipulations. So what are we supposed to do, man? We can't do shit. Really? Enjoy what we got while we got it. That's the best we can do at this point. Enjoy what we got while we got it. Try not to give any of these people anything more than we need to. That's the other thing. Don't give them our time. Don't give them our money. If you don't have to pay taxes, if you can find a way to avoid taxes, don't pay them fucking taxes right now. We should have been paying them for a long, long time. When they blew Kennedy's brains all over pavement in front of everybody, publicly, on TV and live in front of an audience. Nobody should have paid taxes from that point on. Made it very clear, you get out of hand, you get out of line, and you can be put down. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. And now, they don't necessarily even have to put you down, right? Make you homeless, make you hated by the people. Make you a ghost. The power to broadcast live from anywhere in the world for no one to watch, no one to hear. Facade. It's a facade. It's just more of the show. More ways to keep us distracted, keep us going, keep us playing this game. Would you believe people have started building houses out here on these 2 tracks? Isn't that madness? I think it's sheer madness. Alright guys, we might as well just shut her down because I'm approaching Ma's house. That's really nobody's business. You guys, anybody with some wherewithal could probably figure out where I've come and gone based on where we started, and I stated where we started. I love y'all, monkeys. I wish I had better answers. I wish I had solutions to some of this shit. Instead of just a constantly sick stomach and insomnia. Talk to y'all later.